Okay, so this has kind of been a video, what, 2.5 years in the making?
It's about yes.
It's been a long
A
time.
long time ago.
Our YouTube adventure has been very awesome, and I really can't thank you guys enough. But we kind of wanted to go over a few things. A lot of people have been asking about a leak that we recently put in a few videos about roadsters being one. And we wanted to say, yeah, we actually did get 2 roadsters so far, going for a third. But yeah, so it's been a long 2.5 or so years since we started this channel, and wanted to kind of go over some statistics because everybody seems to like that. Earlier this month, we actually hit 225 cumulative referrals, and over 1 million pounds of CO2 offset.
1 million
pounds, which actually is over 100,000 gallons of gasoline from you guys that have bought Teslas and use our referral code. It's just mind-boggling. It's such a giant number. But we came up with some fun things of what over 1 million pounds of CO2 could weigh in some everyday objects that you guys might recognize.
One of them, well, it's not everyday object you see much anymore, but the space shuttle, we would actually have over four space shuttles. Those weigh like over 220,000 pounds each.
Yep, we're almost as much as a fully fueled Falcon 9 rocket.
It would be the equivalent of about 191 Teslas. And we took the average weight of Model S, Model X.
Yep.
But 191 Teslas is 1 million pounds.
That's ridiculous. 83 full-grown African elephants is about 1 million pounds.
That's a lot of elephants.
If you took the weight in $100 bills, 1 million pounds of $100 bills is over $46 billion. Wow. That's a lot of money. That's almost as much as Mega Millions. Just kidding. But Mega Millions is up there.
Yeah. Or if you took like Big Macs, a lot of you might remember the Big Macs from our Will It Wipe video, but if you did Big Macs, it would be over 2.1 million Big Macs.
That's a lot of Big Macs.
That's including the bun and the 12 beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Wow. So we're going to kind of make some assumptions, so don't get mad at it here, Elon. We're going to say Elon weighs roughly 180 pounds. From some research, that's what it was. Hopefully that's close and I'm not like over target a lot. Sorry, Elon. But if Elon weighs 180 pounds, we have saved over 5,700 Elon Musks in CO2.
That's a lot of Elon Musk.
That's a lot.
And if we did the 2170 battery, which is the new battery that's in the Model 3,
Yep.
and might be in the Model S and Model X and the Roadster in the future, but if we did those, it would be over 7 million of those 2170 batteries.
That is so many batteries. And if you take those and make a Model 3 long-range pack, that's almost 1,600 long-range Model 3 battery packs worth.
Or if you took the batteries and you put them in the power walls, we would be about 3,883 power walls.
That's so many.
Powerwall 2.
Yeah, Powerwall 2, but that makes our 3 look like...
Yeah, that's a lot more.
Nothing. So recently Elon was talking about Tesla Kila, and say those are in 750 ml bottles. If you took that in weight, we would have roughly 619,000 bottles of Tesla Kila. That's a lot of tequila.
It's a lot of anything.
So,
1 million or
1 million pounds.
That's a lot. That's really impressive, though. Over 100,000 gallons of gasoline have been saved based upon our referees and their 225 or so odd Teslas that they have bought with our referral code. And again, we wanted to thank every single one of you for that.
Yeah.
And for those of you who haven't signed up on the webpage yet, please feel free to, because we will be having that party once we do take possession of those 2 next-gen Roadsters.
Maybe 3?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. We're going for 3.
We'll see. But we definitely want to thank all of you that have helped us with this along the way over the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, it's been amazing. We're going to kind of go over some YouTube accomplishments too, because that's obviously been kind of right along the way. We actually started this channel. I posted one video of the Model S before, but really this channel started, I would say, when we went out to Giga.
Yep.
And that was actually the first event we ever went to. It was an amazing one. There's just a lot to take in, and it was funny because like we saw like Bjorn there, and we're like, oh my god, it's Bjorn.
Yep.
Never thought like we would be kind of in like same situation eventually. But yeah, that was like the first big, not only road trip, but also what kind of like launched the channel.
Yep.
And since then, we've been to several of the events.
Yeah, we've been to like a VIP lunch for the top referrers. We've been to the Model 3 when they first delivered those all back in mid-2017.
Yep.
We've been to the Semi event. The Gigafactory you've already mentioned. We did get invited to some of the other ones, but I didn't RSVP soon enough, so we missed out on the Model X event. It was very disappointing because we got the invite and didn't make it in time.
Yeah. But like we've been able to experience so much around that. We've brought you guys to Singapore when I went there and chatted with somebody with a Model S. We've brought you guys on a few vacations. We've done several road trips. We recently went up to Custer. Took you on that road trip.
Silence, yep.
We have another road trip coming.
Yep.
So actually, you guys are seeing this on Monday. In less than a week, we're actually going to be on our next road trip. We're heading out to Reno, Nevada. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and everything. And we'll be stopping at Superchargers if you guys want to meet up, chat Tesla while we're charging.
So I don't think we'll have time to go to the Gigafactory again. This one is just a quick trip, but we will be heading back out there either later this year or early next year. Going to do another tour of the Gigafactory. It has more than doubled in size since we saw it back in,
Massive.
It was like, was it July of 2016 or
something like that? Yeah.
It was already over 2 years ago, but it has more than doubled in size since we first saw it. So it'll be neat to see what changes they've made.
Yeah, and I mean, talk about changes. Let's see where Tesla is gone.
We put in our reservations for the Model 3 back then on March 31st of 2016. That was the first time we gave them our money and said we want a reservation for the Model 3. And that was sight unseen. We had not seen that was the day, before the event that night. We went ahead and made deposits on that. Then about a week later, we decided to go ahead and place orders for the Model S. And both of us put in orders for Model S's, but Eric went ahead and took delivery of his right away. So it was about June, I think you got yours. So orders we both placed in April. Eric took his right away in June. I wanted to wait for a little more because I was hoping there was something more coming out. And later on in October of 2016, that's when we saw Autopilot 2 hardware. And I was like, okay, yes, take my money, go ahead and build my car. And then I got mine in that December of 2016.
Then I got a little jealous.
Yeah,
I
Autopilot
wanted
2.
some Autopilot 2.
Yeah.
I actually sold my first Model S with Autopilot 1 and took delivery of this car with Autopilot 2. Since then, we've each taken delivery of a Model 3. Yep. Scott has taken delivery of a Model S.
Yep. So that's six
Teslas
Teslas so far that we've ordered in this household. So
yeah, so
6, and we've got at least 2 more on the way, but that's a couple years. And actually, there might be more. I'm sure there will be others before.
Yeah, there'll be others for sure. We've hinted a little bit about that. But yeah, there's definitely going to be many other Teslas coming.
So in addition to all those Tesla cars that we bought over the last 2.5 years, we also went with Tesla Energy to get solar installed in the house.
Yep.
Had that big 16.575 kilowatt system along with those 3 referral power walls. It's an amazing system. I watch it every day. It's just so cool to see the graph on the power flow, to see that the sun is powering our house and all of our cars. It's
and even exporting to the grid.
It's just so fun. It's just so fun to watch the animation on that.
And we do have some other videos coming on that, but we haven't received our first electricity bill, so it's hard to make a video without that. Yeah. So as soon as that comes, we'll be doing an updated one with the actual solar on it, because that would be our first one.
I'm just on the guesstimate. I checked the meters earlier, and I think it's covered about 95% of our usage since we officially turned it on in the middle of September. So 95% is pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
It should be a very small bill. It's been a blast. There have been so many cool, fun memories we've made of this. So many cool road trips. So many cool road trips coming up. So many cool things for the channel coming up. We recently did hit 25,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and then 225 plus referrals. So it's just been a very busy month, but wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, a huge thanks to all you guys for hanging out, subscribing. Please do if you haven't. We have a lot of cool things coming. And a huge, huge shout out to anyone who's used our referral code. We can't thank you guys enough. You guys have made so much of this possible. The events, you helped with the power walls, you've helped with the roadsters, everything. We really couldn't have done it without you guys. So huge, huge thank you. The website is still up and running. That's actually kind of what started it all again too. But they have been doing a lot of updating of their end. So it's been causing a few things to break. So we're keeping up on that. But definitely sign up. It is 100% free. We do not charge anything. That way you can find the exact Tesla that works for you and your budget. That is what we are all about. As always, though, if you guys are looking for a Tesla, definitely check out our website like I just talked about. If you are ordering a new or inventory Model S or X or any Model 3, anyone, it can be the performance, the all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or even the mid-range battery, feel free to use our referral code. You'll actually get 6 months of free supercharging with that, which is an awesome perk, especially if you want to do any road trips after you get the car. And if you do use it, definitely send us an email through the website so we have your contact info. So when we take delivery of our next-gen Roadsters, we can invite you guys out. We're going to have a big party. It'll be a sweet event. We've already started initial planning and it's going to be epic. I guarantee it. But we want to invite you guys out, do test drives, because really without your support, none of this would be possible. So we can't thank you guys enough. And we recently have been doing some giveaways. I want to hit on this real quick. Some people haven't responded to my Instagram DMs. So we're going to keep going down the list and DMing more people, giving people like a week to respond. So if you have entered any of the contest likes on Instagram, please verify your DMs because that is how we're getting a hold of you. We have a couple things still pending, such as the Model 3 diecast and the Nest. So definitely check your DMs if you would like to win anything. But yeah, I guess that's basically it. Just want to say huge thanks to all you guys once again. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.